The website you're looking at right now was built entirely from my phone, without writing a single line of code and without spending a single dollar. That's because I'm running some of the most powerful autonomous AI agents available today: OpenClaw, the self-evolving Hermes agent, and the coding powerhouse ClaudeCode, all locally, right on my phone. These AI agents are running completely locally on my phone. No cloud dependency for deployment, and no money spent on API keys. At this point, they barely need an introduction. These agents have taken the tech world by storm. They're capable of handling almost anything you throw at them. Just tell them what you need done, and you can even write code directly from your phone. In fact, the website you saw at the start of this video was built entirely using OpenClaude, and you don't need a high-end flagship device to run this setup. It works smoothly on nearly any phone, new or old, as long as it has 6 gigabytes of RAM. Hermes and OpenClaw can even connect directly to Telegram. For example, I asked it to explain a YouTube video, and without any extra input, it found the video on its own and gave me a full explanation. It can also handle reminders and cron jobs for you, working around the clock without ever needing a break. And honestly, this is just scratching the surface of what these tools can do. I'd highly recommend trying it yourself to see the full range of possibilities. If you own a Samsung device with display output support, you don't even need a separate computer. DeX Mode lets you turn your phone into a full desktop experience, running these agents just like you would on a PC. And if your phone doesn't support display output, you can still use screen copy to project everything onto a larger screen in desktop mode. So, no matter what phone you're using, new or old, you can run all three of these powerful autonomous AI agents without any limitations. We'll start with OpenClaude, move on to the Hermes agent, and finish with OpenClaw. Timestamps are available below if you'd like to jump straight to a specific installation. To get started, head over to the repository linked in the description below. In the prerequisites section, you'll find the Termux link. Go ahead and download it to your phone. Once Termux is installed, click on the free API link. This will take you to the OpenCode website, where you'll need to click the Zen button at the top of the page. From there, click Get Started with Zen and log in if it prompts you to. Next, click on API key on the left-hand side of the screen. Then, select Create New API Key. Give it any name you like and click Generate. Once it's created, copy the key and save it somewhere safe. We'll be using it shortly. With your API key in hand, head back to the repository, scroll down to the OpenClaw Installation section, and copy the installation command. Now, open the Termux app you just downloaded, paste the command in, and hit Enter to run it. The installation process will kick off. It may take a few minutes, so just let it run until it's finished. Once it's complete, type OpenClaude into Termux and press Enter. OpenClaude will launch immediately. From here, we just need to configure a few API settings. Go ahead and press Enter to continue. You'll see a set of login options appear. Use your arrow keys to scroll down and select the third-party platform option. From the list of providers that shows up, keep scrolling until you spot OpenCode Zen. Select it, then press Enter. It'll ask for the model name. Simply type it in exactly as shown on screen. Next, it'll prompt you for your API key. Paste in the one you saved earlier and hit Enter. That's it, your API is fully configured. Just keep pressing Enter to move through the rest of the setup. And just like that, OpenClaude is up and running. From here on, you can use it for coding or virtually anything else, simply by typing OpenClaude into Termux whenever you need it. With that done, let's move on to installing the Hermes Agent. Head back to the same repository and copy the Hermes Agent installation command. Open Termux, paste it in, and run the command. You'll be presented with two installation options. I'd recommend going with the second one since it tends to install without any errors. Once you select it, the installation will begin. It takes roughly 10 minutes, so let it run its course without interrupting it. When it finishes, you'll land on the setup screen. Choose the quick setup option and press enter. You'll then be asked to log in. If you'd prefer to skip that step, just hold Control at the bottom of the Termux interface and press C. After that, go ahead and select the local option. Next, you'll be asked to pick a messaging platform. Choose Telegram from the available list. You'll see two setup options for Telegram. Go with the second one, the manual setup. Now paste in your Telegram bot token, which you can generate through the bot father channel on Telegram. Following that, enter your Telegram bot ID, which you can find using the user info bot channel. Hit enter, and the setup process is complete. Next, we need to configure our AI model. To do that, type Hermes model into Termux. You'll see a list of available providers. Scroll through and choose OpenCode. Then, select OpenCode Zen from the next set of options. It'll ask for your API key, so paste in the one you generated earlier and press enter. Press enter once more to move forward. From the model list that appears, select the free DeepSeek V4 Flash model. And with that, the Hermes Agent setup is officially complete. If you'd like to use it through the terminal, simply type Hermes. If you'd rather run it through Telegram, type Hermes Gateway instead. This launches the gateway service, letting you access it through Telegram or control it remotely from anywhere. For this demonstration, I'll be sticking with the local terminal version, which is why I typed the Hermes command. At this point, we've got both agents installed, which brings us to the final one, the heavy hitter, OpenClaw. Let's dive into the installation. To install OpenClaw, start by clearing the data in your Termux app before beginning the setup. Open Termux and type pkg install Ollama, then press enter. We're using Ollama here since it's free, and for whatever reason, the OpenCode API key doesn't work with this particular setup. Once that installs, type Ollama serve to launch the Ollama server. With the server running, tap the three-line menu icon and start a new session. In that new session, type Ollama sign in and press enter. This will either give you a login link or open the login page directly in your browser. Sign in there, then click connect to complete the Ollama setup. Head back to Termux and type Ollama Gemma 4 Cloud. Press enter to confirm the model is working properly. If you get a response back, everything's set up correctly. Type /buy to exit out. Now it's time to install OpenClaw itself. Copy the installation command from the repository, paste it into Termux, and press enter. The installation will begin, and it does take a bit of time, so feel free to grab a cup of tea while you wait. Once it's finished, we'll move on to setting up OpenClaw. Type OpenClaw on board and press enter. And there it is. The onboarding wizard launches successfully, so let's walk through it. Start by selecting yes to continue. Next, you'll be asked to choose a provider. Since we already have Ollama installed, scroll down and select that option. After that, select Ollama once more. From this point forward, just follow along with the same selections I'm making. Go ahead and choose the Gemma 4 Cloud model we tested earlier. You'll be asked about setting up a message channel. Feel free to configure one if you'd like, but for this walkthrough, I'm going to skip it. For your search provider, select DuckDuckGo. For the remaining steps, just continue following along the same way I am. And that's it. The OpenClaw onboarding process is complete. To actually launch OpenClaw though, you'll need a token. You can find this by scrolling up to the Controls UI section. There, you'll see a link along with your token. Copy it exactly as shown, and make sure to save it somewhere secure since you'll need it again down the line. Now, to start OpenClaw, type OpenClaw Gateway and press enter. After a short wait, the gateway service will spin up. Once you see the logs populate in Termux, that means everything's running successfully. From there, open your browser, paste in the link along with your token, and load it up. This will bring up your OpenClaw dashboard, giving you complete access to run it however you'd like. And that wraps up today's video on running fully autonomous AI agents right from your phone. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you run into any issues along the way, drop a comment below and I'll be glad to help you work through it. See you in the next one.